Hi, Collective. Welcome back. Hi, Pisces. Welcome in to the channel, you guys. Welcome to your 2025 year-end message, Pisces. So this is where I'm going to connect with you, look at what you've been dealing with in 2025, kind of look at some insights towards 2026, and give you some messages of encouragement and wisdom to take with you. All right, let's start with your astro code messages, Pisces. Pisces, what has been going on in 2025 for my Pisces gang? Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support of the channel. It is greatly appreciated, you guys. Welcome in any new followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so glad that you found the Soul Tribe. And welcome in. All right, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces in 2025? Wow. Strong energy. Pisces. Okay. I'll take it. Strong energy for Pisces. Okay. Partnerships, vision, Juno energy, Neptune energy, Chiron healing energy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. So immediately what I got is I feel like you, Pisces, have a clear vision of what you want your partnerships to be like moving forward. So I feel like you have been working on healing yourself, but also your connections. I feel like with this solar calm, I feel like you've taken a step back in order to gain clarity about your connections that you currently have. Also, in comparison to the vision of what you want your connections to be like. And you're trying to determine, or you did this year, you had to determine if they were in alignment with each other. I feel like there were a lot of things that you were not aware of, that you had questions about, that you had to go deeper in to find as well. Yeah. With this eighth house energy, mystery energy, I feel like you had to learn about not only about yourself in regards to love and the type of love that you want, but I feel like there was a complete rebirth and transformation within your partnerships, within your intimate connections. Yeah. Scorpio energy, Pluto energy. Yeah. And I feel like it was a very intense transformation because there were a lot of things that you needed to heal about yourself. You know, maybe you had avoidant issues, maybe you had trust issues, issues with abandonment. Um, Maybe you were someone who was too possessive, right? And I say that with the Pluto energy, you know, possession. Maybe you held on too tightly to your connections and maybe the wrong connections. Maybe you gave intimately and not the correct connections. So I feel like you had to get clarity because I feel like you want your connections to feel abundant. You want to feel nurtured within your connections. And I feel like you had a certain vision about your connections, but you weren't able to see it clearly until you healed what was going on within you. So that's why you went through that death and rebirth with the Pluto energy, with your eighth house. So I feel like in order for you to gain clarity, you had to pray, meditate, you know, you had to rest. You had to learn how to activate the right side of your brain and step out of sequential logic into a sense of infinite possibilities. You had to reprogram your brain. That's where that death and rebirth and transformation comes from. You had to learn how to use your imagination, your intuition, your discernment. You had to figure out what your true hopes and fears were. Yeah. And you had to learn to not be passive in doing so. You had to actively dive into this to gain clarity, hmm to heal. You had to find the purpose of the problems that you constantly face. You had to gain wisdom and you had to earn that wisdom. Again, this was something that you had to do purposely, knowing that diving into your healing could possibly set you off because they could bring up touchy memories, right? Or poke a place in your life that still hurts you emotionally from your past. But you were determined to heal those things because, again, I feel like you've imagined what love should be like, what true partnership should be like, and a level at a level of being abundant. And I feel like this has been your desire, what you've been working on in 2025 for yourself. So you allowed yourself to process that, to go through that transformation, which is a beautiful thing. I love that. The number 31 could be significant. The 31st of December could be significant. The end of the year, the end of a cycle. So the 31st will definitely be very significant, I feel like, for you because it is truly about ending a cycle, starting new, going into the new year. The number 26 could be significant. The 26th of December could be significant, or the 26th of any month. The number 4 could be significant. The month of April, born on the 4th, life path number 4. Also, 26 is out here. You could be 2662 as well. Also, born on the 26th, the number 8, the month of August could be significant. With this Chiron energy, healing energy, we have 28. You could be 28. The number 10 could be significant. Again, 10 is about endings to allow new beginnings. Born on the 28th of the month, born on the 10th, the month of October could be significant to you as well. Then we have 16, born on the 16th, the number 7, born in July, born on the 7th of a month. Number 46 with 8th house mystery. Again, 1010, endings for new beginnings. You could be 46 or 64. And then we have 23, born on the 23rd. The 23rd could be significant coming up. The 16th could be significant as well. The number 5, the month of May. 5 is about change. Yeah, death and rebirth. You want to change your pattern of love. You want it to be more abundant. You want it to be what you envision, what you imagine it could be. But you understood that you had to go within and heal what hurt in order to do this. I feel like you really dove in, and I feel like you had a lot of distractions, a lot of things trying to deter you, to keep you from truly going through the healing that you needed so that you can truly have the partnerships that you desire moving into 2026. But I feel like you didn't let anything stop you. You found the vision, you worked on your healing, and it's because you truly value your connections and you were tired of the repeated patterns, the relationships that never last. So now with your healing, you can move toward a connection that will bring you the abundance that you seek. Good job, Pisces. All right. What are your Moonology messages? What are your Moonology messages? Pisces, what are your Moonology messages? Moonology messages for Pisces. Come on, please. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. Like I just said, I feel like your commitment to yourself has been tested. People have tried many ways to keep you distracted, keep you from moving forward, keep you from healing. But I feel like you persevered. Prosperity now lies ahead because of your perseverance, and you are very close to achieving your goal, Pisces. Just further confirmation. The people around you have a lot of emotions. I feel like through your death and transformation, you dealt with a lot of emotions, very high emotions. Going through death and rebirth is emotional. It's like a dark night of the soul. And I feel like you didn't let your pride get in your way of your healing. You chose it no matter how hard it was, because you knew that nothing was set in stone. You realized that you had full control over making this change that was necessary in order to get you to the next place that you wanted to go, the next level. You were tired of surface level connections. You want in-depth connections. You are a water sign. You are a naturally emotional sign. So yes, I understand that your emotions have been running high with this wave. Nothing is yet set in stone. Your emotions are still needing to find balance, but I feel like you now have direction though. You realize that you will now be able to have prosperous, abundant connections, partnerships because of the healing work that you've done. And you know that you are very close to achieving this goal so that you can have what you desire. So you are not letting pride get in your way, but you are definitely shining bright. You are definitely exuding strength in order to get through this process. And I feel like it will pay off for you in 2025, Pisces. So good job. Okay, what are your messages of encouragement from the universe? What are your messages of encouragement from the universe, Pisces? Messages of encouragement for Pisces. Messages of encouragement from the universe for Pisces. Okay. Beautiful. Divinity, I feel like you have been divinely guided and protected throughout your transformation. Again, I feel like you want deeper connections, friendships, partnerships. This has been clear in your message. So you went on that journey, that adventure of enlightenment. You took the leap of faith and you released connections that no longer served you. You dove into your faith, into your spiritual journey. You gained a connection with spirit. You were resilient. You had compassion for yourself throughout the process, and you embraced the change. And so now you have completed your transformation. You are now this beautiful butterfly. Orange and black monarch butterflies could be significant to you. Your heart space is now open and it knows what it wants. It has gone through a true transformation, again, because you took the leap of faith. You trusted in the divine. You cherished your connection with spirit. You released what no longer served you so that you can gain enlightenment. And you were resilient, even with the distractions, even with the people trying to hold you back, trying to keep your heart space closed. You kept it open. You found compassion within self. and for others. There were so many distractions I feel like you had to face, so many disruptions. And I say that because I've had 3 just within your message already. So I feel like this was a huge accomplishment for you in 2025. And so you now have something beautiful to look forward to in 2026 or by the end of this year, Pisces, because you held on to your faith. You showed compassion for self. You learned to value your connections, but you learned which connections were not to be valued, were not to be given to, and you released them. Beautiful. Love this for you, Pisces. Good job. Good job. So what are those strengths and abilities? There's something that you're going to be saying yes to, that you're going to feel so grateful for coming up. I don't know. I was drawn to look at these. Wow. Beautiful. What strengths and abilities will be useful for Pisces, or that has helped Pisces in 2025 going into 2026? Strengths and abilities for Pisces. Wow. Okay. You were patient. Yeah. Because you wanted this renewal. So you were patient with yourself. You were determined to have this fresh start. Yeah. Tested. Confirmation. You were tested because, like I said, I've had 3 distractions trying to complete this message for you. So you were definitely tested. Your commitment to self was tested, but you held on to spirit. You held on to your hope, Pisces. You balanced in your emotions, those high emotions, right? We talked about you had to find balance within your emotions. You are naturally an emotional zodiac, but you found balance in your emotions. Your emotions ran high throughout the rebirth process, the transformation process, but you held on to your hope, and now you have emotional freedom. You completed your transformation, but it took a lot of patience, commitment to self, getting through the challenges. You started to see those challenges as opportunities for growth. You took the lessons from those challenges and you allowed it to keep you holding on to your hope and to spirit. And now you have your new sense of freedom, or you will if you are in the middle of this process. Beautiful. Okay. Well, let's talk about your love vibes, Pisces. What are the love vibes you dealt with in 2025? What are your future love vibes going into 2026 for Pisces? Love vibes for Pisces. Love vibes for Pisces. Things that you've dealt with, lessons you've learned, directions you're going. A few more, please. Let's see. A few more. One more. There we go. Okay. Loving yourself. Beautiful. That's exactly what you did. You loved yourself enough to stop settling for partnerships, for connections that were not giving to you equally. You realized that you deserve more. You are no longer accepting people, situations with ulterior motives. You are now able to use your discernment. You do not allow yourself to feel trapped anymore within your connections, within your dynamics. You do not allow people to play games, mind games, any type of games with you. You are not rushing into things at all when it comes to connections. You see these as red flags now. People trying to rush into any type of physical passion with you. You will just friend zone them. So I feel like when I say you've learned discernment, I mean that wholeheartedly. I feel like you understand that people rushing in and wanting to have physical connections with you with no other substance. You don't want to be connected to people in that way only. While you understand that physical passion is definitely important, you are a Pisces. You absolutely love physical connection, PDA. You love hugging and cuddling. You love all of those things. But what you're not willing to do is just settle to have just that. No friends with benefit situations. You don't want to feel trapped or connected to someone that just wants to play mind games or just wants you when they want you for their own benefit. You want a true connection. You want to benefit from the connection as well. But you're not in a rush anymore because you are done settling for that. So now that you have a clear vision of what you want, you know where you're headed. So you are friend zoning a lot of people right now, I feel, or just cutting them off completely. I think a lot of people are probably going to be in shock because of that, because Pisces, you guys have such a kind heart, a giving heart, a loyal heart. But you realize that that wasn't getting you anywhere within your connections, within your romantic dynamics, or even friendships. Most important oracle for Pisces. It's time to shine, baby. Number 42 could be significant. You could be 42 or 24. But it is time to shine, Pisces. Put your party shoes on and get yourself ready to shine. All of the hard work has been done. Like I said, this is confirming the hard work that you've put into yourself, Pisces, this past year. So good job. Now relax and step forward into the next chapter. It's time to share your gift and be seen and heard. What have you been waiting to share or wanting to try? You have picked this message because it is time to do just that. Turn on the light switch and illuminate yourself. What is coming through you right now, creatively, spiritually, or emotionally, that needs to be shared. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust this moment. It is a powerful one. Go take to the stage, metaphorically or literally, and see what magic happens. Don't let doubt creep in. Jump in. The spotlight is waiting. I feel like after all the healing, all the transformation that you've gone through, that you've put yourself through to understand your relationship dynamics, the repeated patterns, the toxic connections, to walk away, it is saying to trust yourself now. You understand the direction you want. You understand the connections, the type of connections you want. This means that you can trust your intuitions when it comes to making decisions about your career, about your friendships, right? About any connections that you create moving forward. But it is your time to shine, Pisces. Beautiful. All right. What are the most important angel numbers for Pisces at this time? Most important angel numbers for Pisces at this time. Most important angel numbers for Pisces at this time. threes could be significant to you right now. Angel number 111, screenshot, pause your thinking and hit the reset button. You could be seeing this angel number 222-333-444-777-555, 999, 1010, 1234. Think of the universe as taking a screenshot of your frame of mind right now. Everything that is going on, all your thoughts, feelings, goals, and dreams are going to be replicated. Get on a high vibe quickly so you can manifest your best life moving forward. Recall a positive memory that stirs an emotion such as love, peace, and/or gratitude right now in full and living color. So this is a good time for you to manifest. Now that you have done the healing work, Pisces, it is a good time for you to start to manifest, meaning make sure that you are staying in a high vibe. Make sure that everything you think about are things that you truly want and desire. Angel number 564, release drama, serve your highest good. You're being asked to let go of something in your life that no longer serves your highest good. Your angels are validating that this situation or relationship is bringing you pain and a cycle of repetitive disruption. Your angels want you to lovingly reflect on who you are when you are with or without this situation or relationship in your life. Take a moment to pause and do a full body stretch now. Release the energy that no longer serves you and feel it leave. Angel number 564, releasing drama. 456, forward movement as well. And trust fall, angel number 222. Your angels ask you to trust your place in life right now. You are in the place at the right time. It's time to take a look around and enjoy the moment. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Think of one thing you need to let go of so you can enjoy the moment. Give that thing gratitude and then send it off into the universe. Picture it evaporating into thin air. It's no longer something you need to concern yourself with. Trust fall. Repeating numbers. 111, 222. Okay. Roll the dice for you. 55. Change. The number 7. Born on the 7th. July 10th, October 7th could be significant dates for you. 10 also about endings to create new beginnings. Wow. 45, 99 endings. 44, 55 divine guidance. 55 change. 10 endings. The month of August, the month of October, October 8th, August 10th could be significant. All right. Okay, and your final introspection, Pisces, something to take with you, something to contemplate to help you continue on your amazing healing journey that you've been on. Look at that. The unfinished story. What part of your life still feels incomplete? What next step can you take, Pisces? Just something to think about, to take with you, to contemplate as you move forward, as you continue to heal, as you continue to grow and work on yourself. I feel like you truly have good connections coming in because you've taken the time to heal the trauma that you've gone through and understand your previous connections, and now you can release them. And as you release, take a screenshot of your future, of what you imagine full color in your mind, so that you can stay in a high vibing state and start to manifest and trust your angels that you are in the right place right now to do so. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I pray it was useful. It gave you some food for thought. But until next time, you guys, bye.